Alright, what's up y'all? This is Mac. I'm going to go over the bag indicator and how I use it in my trading strategy. The bag indicator was made by one of our signalers, Kyle. He got it programmed. It is based on the 21 EMA, the EMA stack, and trends. It is a trend trading indicator. It will signal a buy or sell based on a trend that is detected by all the data that's coming in. Has a great win rate. When it started, he backtested a long time and got about 74% win rate. I've found more on average it's in the 60s, but I use a 1.5 R ratio, so that's a profitable strategy. You can use any time frame, any ticker. For my strategy, I do the 4-minute time frame and only on the NQ futures. We'll go to the charts in a minute to look at that. Clear buy and sell signals, green arrow up to buy, red arrow down to sell. It can be a standalone strategy. You have to purchase it, $99 one-time purchase, but you also have to be a member of our trading room. Here at Highstrike, you got to be in our trading room, which is a $1.99 a month fee. But you get way more than just access to bag. You get everything over here. You get access to 3 signalers, Kyle, Sage, and Shane. Shane is big in options and crypto, if that's what you want to do. Sage does selling options, long-term options positions, and Kyle is focused more on the prop firms and the futures trading, which is what I do. So instructions are here on how to purchase bag if you want to do that, and then how to join Highstrike. I will probably have a link down here at the bottom to become a member. So let's go to the chart. Alright, so this date was Thursday, December 19th of 24. Now my chart changes color here at 9 because this is my kill zone that I use. Kill zone is just an indicator you can put on to indicate when a time frame has been met. So my time frame starts at 9. I won't take a trade before 9, and then later over here I won't take a trade after 2 o'clock Eastern time. Alright, so these candles for bag, when you turn bag on, you come in the settings, and the symbol, you unclick these boxes. You don't want these candles showing up because bag prints the candles through the indicator. So candles that are gray are considered neutral candles. They have no trend direction detected, so typically we don't ever trade neutral candles. So we're neutral, we're coming down, we've opened right here, we're on a downtrend, and then this candle signals, yep, we're enough of a downtrend, it's safe to play a down play. So this candle closes as a doji, slightly bearish body, and it's below this key level line. So this was a good entry. So I entered here at 21,576.50. I use a 30-point stop loss, and I'm looking for a 45.5 target. Now what I do is I trade 3 micro NQ contracts. So that gives me a $180 loss if I lose, and I'm looking for $270 of profit based on 3 micro contracts. So enter. There's a few points of drawdown, about 9-10 points of drawdown, and then this candle was so strong down we hit our target within the first candle of entry. So this trade was less than 4 minutes to hit the target. Now most trend traders are looking for like an all-day hold to get like 200 or even 300 points of profit on NQ. I've termed this strategy trend scalping. I don't know if anyone else has ever used that term before or come up with that, but I was like, I'm following a trend, but I'm scalping within the trend. I'm not trying to hold for a huge play, because huge plays don't happen quite often, but it's pretty often you can get 45 points of profit on NQ. So there's one win for the day already. We're already in profit. So we come up, we close a little bit above the 21. This yellow line is the 21 EMA. So it looks like we might start changing direction, but then this candle comes back down and we stay in a sell. And then come back down, we test it again. This is a good test of the 21. This is another way you can enter without waiting for a signal. If we come up, test wick above the 21 and get a good close below it, in this case of being in a downtrend, this will be a spot you could enter. Enter a sell here, have the same 30-point stop loss, which is just above this fire line. And then here on the second candle, we hit the target. So this one took about, this might have been maybe a 6-minute trade. Still hit the target, still is a win. I don't trade this one often, but it is another part of the strategy you can use. So we go neutral again and we're back down. We're still selling. Here's another candle indicating we're in another sell. Sell right here. We got 0 drawdown on this trade. Boom, 2 candles, we hit the target. Now again, sometimes these keep going. This could have been what, about a 80-point trade, but I'm not holding out for 80-point trades or 100-point trades. I'm happy with my 1.5 ratio. That means profitability, higher win percentage, and a positive risk-reward ratio. You're going to have a profitable strategy. Home run plays do not come often enough, and you cannot have a profitable strategy waiting on home run plays. Alright, so here's another day. This is December 12th of 2024. So we had a news candle here. Obviously we don't trade before 9, so we don't trade these news candles. My prop firm doesn't allow you to trade news anyway unless you have a special account with them. So again, we're selling. This is a good wick, a nice bearish body. Looks like a good sell. Well, this next candle comes up, we nearly get stopped out. Came really close to the stop. This is almost a bad trade. And then we got a lot of chop through here. This is really choppy. We even went neutral from a sell, but you cannot close out a trade just because you go get a neutral candle. That's the point of having the stop loss. Like if you closed out here, you'd lose what, 90 to 100 bucks somewhere in here. And then it's not a full loss, but it's still a loss. Whereas if you just wait, this candle plunges down and we get another sell. And we're already in it, so we wouldn't take it down here again. We're not going to add down here because we're already in the trade. And we get really close to the target, but then decide to reverse back up. So what I do in this situation, every trade, once my trade has hit 30 points of profit, right here, once we've hit 30 points of profit, I take my stop to break even. So in this trade, I had a break even trade. I didn't lose and I didn't win. It was a neutral trade. That's part of my strategy. That's to avoid, just to avoid losses like this. Once we get so far, like there's no need in losing this many points of profit and then taking that many more points of loss. All right. Here we got an EMA crossover right here. The stack is crossing over. We're now above VWAP. The black line is VWAP. Okay, we're probably going to get a buy soon. We get above this level, get a buy. This looks like a great trade. Entered here, we get about 20 points up. It comes back and starts to trend back down. This is probably because this was the height of the news candle and it rejected again. So that is something you can add into the strategy. Maybe it wouldn't have been such a good idea to buy until we were above this candle, but I followed back signals. This one just ended up being a loss. So we're trying the same level again, hardly any profit. This one's another loss. And then this one, another long. We're still above this key level. We're trying to curl back up. This one hits to above 30 points and comes back, so this is a break even. So on this day, this would have been a red day. We got 2 break evens and 2 losses. Not great, but overall with this position size, it's still a small red day compared to some days. Some days people can go $1,000 in the hole. Just trade. Before you know it, you got like 6 losses. So you have to take it day by day. Just 2 losses can be erased by 1.5 wins. You know, with a 1.5 hour ratio. Now this is a case where a trade after 2 o'clock would have played out, but I stop at 2 because my own personal schedule, and I've learned that the win percentage in these after hours close to power hour is not the best. I think it's actually right at 50% or maybe even lower than 50%, and it's just not worth my time to pay attention to it. Now, if this is your time of day to trade, you can still trade it, absolutely. I mean, BAG is shown to be profitable, at all trading times throughout the New York session. But that's pretty much BAG in a nutshell. The point of it is to stay disciplined, take the signals, occasionally take the 21 tests. They do play out fairly well, but taking all the signals. So right here, if you took just these 2 days, if I took 3 wins and 2 losses, I'm way in profit in a 2-day span. You can't let one bad day, put a damper on you. The system is built to be, kind of robotic. I'm trying to make myself to be robotic trading this system, not let my emotions take over. Like my emotions, if I see this candle, this is a strong candle up, it closes above the 21 and above this fire line. The old me would be like, man, this is a good spot to buy, and look at this. So I'd buy here, I'd go a little bit up, and then I'd get stopped out because we're still coming down. The trend has not fully been broken because we did not come up, change the EMA direction, and get a buy signal. So emotions and discipline are a big part of this. I'm still working on that myself. I'm not perfect with the strategy yet, but this is the blueprint for this strategy. So if you got any questions, let me know in the comments. I'm going to try to have a link for Highstrike and for my prop firm Alpha Futures down here in the bottom. Good luck to all y'all trading.